Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about a situation. Basically, a guy came into the gym, he tried the class, and at the end of the class he was asking me some questions, and one of the things he told me was that he was looking at different systems around the area, close to our headquarters at North Parramatta. He was looking at systems like BJJ, Muay Thai, and I think MMA. And he told me that at one of the gyms, one of the instructors had told him that Krav Maga was absolutely rubbish, and that if he wanted to learn authentic, practical self-defense, that he should train with him, of course. And I was a little bit like, God, another one. So, yeah, look, I think when people resort to having to shit on other people's systems and do things like that to self-promote, I think that's really a sign that something's wrong. Either the instructor's got no power, internal power for himself, or he lives in some sort of fear. I don't know. I find it ignorant, and only someone who's insecure or, a pain in the ass would say something like that, if you ask me. Anyway, that's my opinion. Maybe the story's not even true, who knows. Anyway, I said to him, look mate, it's all well and good. I will never, ever, ever shit on anyone's system just to make mine, appear better. And each system, each martial art, needs to be assessed on its own. Everything has its strengths and weaknesses. I can tell you specifically that as a Krav Maga practitioner, I love training in other things. I think things like boxing will help your striking ability. So will Muay Thai and kickboxing in general. If you look at it as an enhancement to your Krav Maga, it certainly can and will be. On the other hand, a lot of these systems are very sport-based. So it's not to say that they're all like that, just a lot of them are. And a lot of them are really preparation for sport-based fighting, which may help you and probably will help you in a one-on-one fight, no doubt. But on the street, we don't have the luxury of, assuming that it's going to be a fair fight. We don't have the luxury of assuming that there won't be a weapon involved, or that this person or the people that you're dealing with won't attack you as a group. So that's one thing. We really focus on practical stuff. So we're teaching people, how to deal with knife threats, guns, stick attacks, multiple attackers, all this kind of stuff that happens out there. And it's not just our opinion, it's based on solid research, and looking at the sorts of problems that we face in our community and in our areas. So look, I said to the guy, look mate, I'm not going to tell you what I think of him. Anyone who does that isn't so high up in regard, in my opinion, but I'll ask you this, mate. I said, these places that you're talking about, do you learn how to deal with multiple attackers? Not sure. Okay. Do you learn to deal with weapons, knife threats, knife stabs, stick attacks, gun threat? No. Okay. Do you learn how to talk your way out of a fight? Now that's really important. You might know how to fight. You might be an absolute weapon, but can you actually talk your way out of one? Can you recognize when you're in danger, when there is an imminent threat or an attack coming your way? Can you recognize that? Do you understand what actually happens to the body and what signs can be presented to you as an indication that that threat is going to turn into an attack? What sort of knowledge do you have on that? And what sort of knowledge do they have on that, really? And, what's their qualifications? These are the sorts of questions you need to ask yourself if you're really there to learn a practical self-defense. If you're after a martial arts, if you're after, a sport-based system, that's all well and good. Go and do it, all right? But if you're after a practical self-defense system that's relevant, okay, and that's going to teach you how to deal with the types of problems that you'll face from non-physical to physical threats and attacks, then Krav Maga is the one, really. And there's plenty of other instructors, other systems teaching this sort of stuff. I'm sure of it. But at least when he said he was talking about the local gyms in the area, if it is the places that I'm thinking, then I know for a fact that it's more sport-based stuff. That still doesn't discount it. Like I said, that stuff's going to definitely help. And from a one-on-one perspective, it's definitely going to give you an advantage. But, once you start to introduce weapons, multiple attackers, sticks, knives, and all of these things that really have more of a tactical, you need to have more of a tactical understanding, then you're likely not going to get it elsewhere. Anyway, this guy disappeared, never came back, and that's all well and good. I hope he made the right decision for himself. And that's it from me. Let me know what you think. Please like and share and comment at the bottom. Cheers. Kia.